What you're looking at is our green screen chroma key little studio that we built for our YouTube videos. And if you're familiar with any of our YouTube videos, you know that we've used this technology before, such as in the FrankenCube when we had the laboratory behind us, or the Guru kitchen where we had a kitchen in the actual scene. All this came from this little area here, which is our chroma key setup. If you're into making videos at all as a hobby, or you make YouTube videos for profit or for fun, at some point you're going to probably want to try your hand at chroma key, or as other people call it, green screen. And we've had some success with it, so I thought that we would share some of our ideas, and maybe you too can do your own green screen technology. So hang out with me, we'll discuss some of the parts and how we did it. Let's get started. Okay, well, I guess it's best to show you just really what makes this thing work. The fabric itself, which purchased from Amazon.com, and it's just a green fabric. It also comes in the other primary colors too, and it's something that you should probably think about before you actually buy one, unless you can buy all the different ones. At times I wish we had blue instead of the green for certain reasons. If you use a green screen, you will not be able to use green in any of your shots. And we have one coming up here pretty quick I wanted to do for St. Patty's Day, but we won't be able to do it in front of this green. We'll need a blue one. Other things to consider is the lighting, and we just have a bar that goes across here and then comes down here. Now you could do this with your own home-built stands. We just used some portable background stands, and they come up and they hold these shop lights. And these shop lights can be purchased at Lowe's or Home Depot or any of the box hardware stores, and they contain one bob in each. And we only used one bob because 2 in each one was just a waste, and we really didn't need that much light. But this is the beginnings of how we do our green screen. The main thing is you need one here to shine on this side of it, and then another one to shine on this side, and then one above to get the rest of it, plus light this table. And then this light is for the person that's in front of the camera, such as myself, as well as this one. And we can bring in other lights and that sort of thing to help light this area. But that, in a nutshell, is how we light the area. Next, we'll look at some of the stand rigs that you can build yourself. I wanted to show you how you could use simple hardware solutions to make things that you would use in your home studio. This is a background stand that goes pretty high, and then this is a microphone boom that actually comes across here, and you can see where it's built for a microphone. But what we've done in the past with this is put a webcam on the top of this, and then put it over the top of our table and show you shots from above. And we've had a little success with this. We need a little better cam to make it work out better for us, but this is just another way for a few bucks that you could make like a sky cam, and works out pretty good. Above here, I thought I would show you how this is mounted. There are some wood brackets that I made a while back out of hardwood, and I made them so that we could take some metal conduit that's actually found in the electrical supply of a hardware store. That's what these pipes are here. These are all conduit for electrical wires to pass through. I made this wood bracket that there's one there and there's one here, and if you look at the ends of them, you can see that there's a space for two. And we've also made this rack that holds all our backgrounds. You know, we have other colors here too. But this is an idea of how you could build your own, this isn't really portable, but background stand. Now, I do have a motor that also hooks up here, and I stole that for the Halloween prop that we built. I'll take you over here on the other side. I've got a motor over here. Okay, we're just on the other side of this background over here. I've got two of these set up. But if you look right up here, it's kind of dark, I apologize. But there's a small motor inside that box that spins this pole, and that way we can wind up the backgrounds when we're not using it. And it just has a small AC motor that we salvaged out of some other project. So that is the background support system. This area over here is where we put our homemade teleprompter. We haven't used it in a while, but it is a good idea if you do some demonstrating to have a teleprompter over to the side so that whoever's in front of the camera can be reading. I tend to just kind of wing it, and I don't really write things down like I probably should. But if you are reading from a teleprompter or a netbook or something like that, this is a good alternative. That way you can move your screen however you want it so that it's out of camera and you can still read it well. These paint cans down here on the floor serve to bring this table up when we need it to be higher. It's very primitive, but it works well. We just take a paint can and stick it underneath this table. And this table also has wheels on it, so we can just push it out of the way real quick. That's a good idea if you're going to be doing this in a small space and you use the space for other things. Put everything on wheels, that way you can just push it out of the way when you're not using it. Investing in a good tripod is never a bad idea. If money is to be spent in your studio space, a good tripod will really pay off. This one is extra heavy duty and it has the casters. It holds this big giant camera, but something this size is generally good for most people. As long as it's sturdy and when you kick it, it won't tip over, that's a good tripod. Something that we like to use for handheld is another type of tripod. I can't show you the tripod because I'm using it. It's hooked to the camera right now. But here's a very similar tripod that this light's hooked to. These are great because what you can do is hook your camera to them. You can grab the legs like this and then hold it in front of yourself like this. Here, I'll show you in the mirror. So this is how I generally like to hold the camera. It offers the ability to hold it outward as well as to tip it this way like this. And if I have to look up or down, I can just grab it by the legs and I don't have to worry about dropping my camera. So these small tripods are a very good idea. That way too, if I want to set it down, I can just spread the legs, set it down, adjust it however I need it. Highly recommend a good small tripod. So over here, this is the editing rig that we use. It's all custom built by my boy and I. This is Steve here, and he does our editing. This machine is very powerful. We made it with video editing in mind, and he's using a program called Sony Vegas, and he's using the dual monitor screens, and it works very well for us. He's going to do a little demonstration for us on a small clip that we made for you, so hang out for that. Okay, so I'm in front of our green screen, our Chroma key, and I'm just talking to give you a little demonstration because we're going to be doing a little editing on the computer there. So do a little bit of this. Now notice I'm not wearing green. Watch what happens when I bring a little green into the I tell you what is bad is circuit boards on this thing. We've had a heck of a time with green circuit boards, and that's one of the reasons why I wish we'd gotten blue. Let me grab a circuit board and I'll show you. So live and learn. We're doing, we're doing electronic videos, and no one stopped to think that maybe the green would give us a problem. And as you can probably see, it does present a problem. Just like Eli, the computer guy, wouldn't be able to wear orange shirts in front of an orange Chroma key. So, a little awkward. Okay. This is the tripod that I usually carry around with me. I couldn't show you earlier because I was actually using it, but now we're on a different tripod. So this is it. It's nothing special, but it's very handy. I usually just leave the camera right up here. I'll carry it around like this with me, and if I need to do something with my hands, I can just set it down like that. So it works really well. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about green screen or that sort of thing, we'll try to answer them. Just shoot us out a comment in the thing below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, this is Steve. Thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and be sure to rate and comment. See ya.